Hopefully that works for everybody. If you are on my text thing, like if you're saved in my phone, then just so you guys know, I'm messaging people every day. If you're already receiving those messages and you like what you're getting, just give me a heck yeah, okay? This doesn't cost anything. Really, it's just, I want to be able to, well, what do I teach? Positive impact, right? And I want to be able to positively impact people wherever they are. So if you're not on Facebook for the day, or if you didn't see my video, or whatever, I want to still be able to come in and positively impact your day or help you set the tone for your day, of perspective and service and what we're here for and all of that stuff. And that's the way that I've found that I really, really enjoy being able to do it. So, like I said, it doesn't cost anything at all, but here is the number. All you do is wait, where is it? Boop. You just text me at this number and you can just say like, hey Martha, or rainbows and chickens, or whatever you want to say. It makes no difference. You just say whatever you want to hear, and then I'm going to save your number into my phone. And so the next round of messages, which would be tomorrow morning, because I do it every single morning, you would receive one then. And again, it's not fluffy messages. It's very real, like staying centered. It's not really jobs or anything like that either. It's perspective and staying centered. And it's kind of like a little mini mindset thing for the day to keep you going. So anyway, I just wanted to let you know that that is available if you haven't already texted me for it. There's a lot of people that I'm texting every morning, and I love it. I love it. So anywho, just my point of service, one of my points of service that I love to do. If you are watching this on the YouTubes, do make sure that you click on the subscribe button. The subscribe button, and then also the bell so you get notified whenever new videos come on. There's about 5 to 10 videos a week that get put onto the YouTube channel, and they're always teaching based. If anything, it's perspective, or it's an actual do this, do that, do this, do that, wash, rinse, repeat, like a system, right? So if you're watching my stuff and you're like, I want to make sure that I don't miss a thing, then all you have to do is subscribe to the YouTube channel. Super easy. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get that out of there. Hey, Casey, I see you there. Sasha, hello. Hope that's Kona coffee. You better believe it's Kona coffee. Morning blessings. Thank you. How do we get on the text message everyday thing? You just message the number that I had up there. If you didn't see it, then just watch this video again later. Angela, I love the message you send by text. Aw, thank you. Juliet, good morning, Martha. Hello, Martha, your courses have changed my life. Oh, my word. I love that. Juliet, I love the messages too. Ah. Morning blessings across the waters. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. The messages are a boost. Thank you. Oh my gosh, good. Texts have been awesome. High fives. Yeah. Patty, good morning. Love the pineapple on your Hurley, always wearing the crown. Yes. Beth, good morning. Angelita, good morning. Hello. Jill. Martha, what is Bridge to HBR? I just saw it, but I couldn't find info about it. Super curious. And hey, Sissy from Australia. Bridge to HBR, you can actually search it in the group, the Heart-Centered Moms group, which the link is in the description. I'm not going to go into all of it here because we only have 20 minutes for the topic at hand. So what you can do is just click on the link. If you're not in Heart-Centered and Successful Work-at-Home Moms, that group of mine, then go ahead and jump into that group. Search the term Bridge to HBR in the group, you know, the little search bar for the group. Go ahead and search it in there and you'll be able to see the post about it, okay? Aw, Pam, messages are so inspiring. Ah, shucks. Shucks. All right, you guys, so let me see here. Let me go ahead and get us going. So today what we are talking about is how to build income from home in 5 hours a week without having to spend money on ads. Whenever I showed Mike our title this morning, he goes, did you come up with that title? And I was like, yeah. He said, that's long. And I'm like, well, It all needs to be in there. So I don't know what is in there, but I'm sure it's close. So again, how to build income from home in 5 hours a week or less without having to spend money on ads. Let's get into it. Number 1, build a community of your people. Okay? There's something that I teach, it's a big thing that I teach, is that if you build relationships and you build community with your people, you simply do not require ads. A lot of people are hesitant to start a business because they see all of these people out there that say, oh, well, you have to have ads and da-da-da-da-da. Am I an ads guru? Yes, 100% I am. Do I have to do them? No. No. And neither do you. I built my business to a massive size without ads. Okay, you guys? It's not necessary. And here's the thing, is if you're running ads, or if you feel like you have to run ads, or let me actually just back up and say this. If you are running ads to build your business, it is super likely you're not actually building relationships with those people, okay? If you're not building relationships with your people, then they might buy one thing, but they're not going to stay with you for the long haul. What does that really mean? It means they don't really get positively impacted by you. It means you just sold them something. That's not what we're here for. We're not here to just sell someone something. We're here to help positively impact their world. We can't, again, I'm going to say it again, we can't positively impact somebody's world if they only get one thing from us. That means that they're not drilling down. It means they're not diving in and seeing all of the things that we have, right? So those of you that like watch my videos but haven't gotten into HBR, you don't know yet what all is there, right? And that's not right or wrong, you just don't know yet. But whenever you're just selling, or when you're just putting ads in front of people, buy this thing, buy this thing, buy this thing, maybe they'll buy it. A lot of times you can't go straight for the jugular anyway. You can't just set up, this is what most people do, is they'll set up a Facebook ad just to sell their thing. Buy this thing. And then they're like, why doesn't it work well? Because they don't know who you are. And they don't know why they would want to buy your thing. And yeah, you'll get the low range, the 2 to 3% of people that'll be like, well, okay, I'll try it out. But that's going to kill an ad budget. Here's what you need to do, guys, is you need to build a community, okay? That is one of the biggest things that we talk about in HBR, because there's a right way and many wrong ways to build a community, okay? You can put a bunch of people in the same space. That does not mean you're building a community. I'm going to say it again. You can put a bunch of people into a small space, like a group, but that does not mean you're building a community. When you figure out, and this is what I teach in HBR, how to build a community, you are really on your way, okay? Again, it doesn't just mean putting a bunch of people in a group. A bunch of people in a group is just a bunch of people in a group. You have to be able to serve them. You have to be able to create community out of that group, okay? And that is what I teach. That's where the magic is. And I still have yet to see anybody else that does it like me, other than my students, which are awesome. I love seeing their communities where I'm like, oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's like the warm cabin in the woods. You know, like whenever if the woods are cold, right? You don't want a warm cabin in the woods if the woods are hot. But what I'm saying here is I'm imagining like snow coming down. This is happening for a lot of people right now anyway, right? Snow coming down, bunch of snow on the ground, this cabin in the woods with like a fire in the fireplace. That is what your community should feel like. It should feel like home, it should feel cozy, and it should feel safe. Okay? And that's where, I mean, if you're in any of my groups, you see safety is numero uno for me. I make sure that my people are safe. What does safety actually mean? Safety means that they can ask for feedback and that they can share their souls without being judged, without being bullied, and without being spammed. That's safety. And that doesn't exist in a lot of groups. Doesn't, right? But in mine it does. Okay, so that is number 1. Build a community of your people. Number 2, listen to what they need. Listen. Ears up. Chimpanzee ears up. Listen to what they need. We have to be listening. We cannot just be throwing things at people and say, this is what you need. If they can't self-identify that they need that thing, you have wasted a lot of time. Okay? If your audience can't self-identify means that they know they need this thing. If they can't self-identify as needing something, then you are wasting your time completely. Okay? So what you do is you build a community and then you listen. Doesn't always mean that you're doing customer discovery and do you guys need this and do you guys need this? That's not going to get that much feedback because they could tell. They could tell that you're seeing what you can sell them, right? What it is you listen. What are they asking? You gotta pay attention. Okay? You're gonna save money on ads, but everything costs money or time, yeah? Money or time or money. Everything costs one or the other. So you save money on ads, but you're gonna give a little bit of time just in paying attention and listening. Is it that much time? Is it hours a day? No. It's a scroll and just paying attention to what they're saying and what they're asking for. That's what you have to do. And so whenever you find out what they need and it's something you can deliver like a boss, then you do. Okay, does that make sense? So number 2, in how to build income from home in 5 hours a week without having to spend money on ads is listen to what they need. Let me know in the comments below, you guys, if this is something that you already know. If you're an HBR, you already know this stuff because this is like very high level on stuff that we talk about. But let me know if this has changed your business, if you've already started implementing this stuff and it's changed your world or changed your business. I want to hear about that. Number 3, you guys, deliver it to them. Do you see how simple this is? Do you see how creating income streams from home in service is actually very, very simple? We muck it up and we make it way more convoluted and confusing than it needs to be. And the reason why, you guys, is because there's an entire industry out there that would love nothing more than to charge you tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars for you to know this very simple information. And that's why I'm sharing it the way that I share it, because hi, I'm Martha and this is what I do. I break chains for a living. I break not only my chains, I break your chains for a living. Okay? And I love every minute of it because then I get to see you guys win. I get to see your families flourish. I get to see you guys living lives you never thought you were going to be capable of living. And that sets me on fire. And that is what keeps me going. And that is why I'm doing lives even while I'm on vacation in Hawaii, because it matters. Does that make sense? So number 3, you guys, is you deliver it to them. So you build a community, you listen to what they need, and then you deliver it to them. Period. It is not more complicated than that. Now, are there strategies to do it very well and gracefully so you're not salesy and sleazy and weird? And are there tricks and hacks? Yes, that's HBR. Yes. But in the end, you guys, it's simple. It's so very simple, right? Also, HBR is half off right now. I'm just going to put this graphic up here. All you do is you message my Facebook business page, Livin the Dream with Martha. Message me the words case study, flash sale, whatever you want. It's only for 2 more days that it's going to be half off, okay? And then it goes up to its normal price, all right? So if you want to get in, make sure that you get in within the next 2 days so you're able to get it at half off. And then you can get rolling. And here's the deal. You don't just want to get in because you want to build this for yourself right now. You want to build this right now because I've got rocket boosters that are coming in the next month/2 months from now that are going to just to what you've already got set up. But here's the thing is you already have to have it set up. So you have to do this already in order to be able to really blast off in a couple of months. Okay, you guys? So that's your sense of urgency. That is why you need to do it today, is because it needs to be set up, and it doesn't take 48 hours to set up. You're going to go through, it took me 10 years to learn this. People that are coming out of it are like, oh my gosh, I've seen people spend 100 grand on information like that. Yes, exactly. And they're still stuck because it doesn't work. What other people teach doesn't work. What I teach works, and it's very inexpensive. But the thing is you have to do it. You got to do it. You can't say you want to do it and then have it happen for you. It's not going to work. You have to get in. You have to do it. So if you're going to get in, it only makes sense to me to spend half price rather than full price. I don't know. That's just me. I'm a thrift shopper, right? That's just me. Let me get this off of here. Okay, so you guys, again, that was how to build an income from home in 5 hours a week without having to spend money on ads. Let's see what you guys are saying. Christiana, setting up now because I'm just super excited about whatever you're doing and I don't even know what it is. That's right. Welcome to the Marthaverse. Being excited about things and you don't even know what's coming. It's so, get used to that feeling. Because it's all so good and then it just keeps happening. Heather, you asked, anyone know what streaming service Martha uses? I noticed she is live now in 5 places. I use Restream via Ecamm. That's what I use. Woo! I spent over 30 grand and was still stuck. Not anymore. Boom. Boom. Christiana, thrift shopper before it was trendy. Yes. I was a thrift shopper in the 90s, man. Oh, yes, it has. I cringe now when I see my old posts. Didn't know. Now I do. Amen. Amanda, oh, yes, HBR and what Martha teaches is real and life-shifting for the better. Oh, I love it. World has changed. I am serving people and more people are coming to me to serve every single day. That is the HBR effect. This is the HBR effect. Your world and other people's worlds are changed. You are serving people and new people come to you every day. That is the HBR effect, period. No ads needed. Let's see. Running out the door for a Friday date. And your reply will be the first thing I do when I get back. You rock, Martha. Aw, shucks. You're the best. Candy, I love the text messages from you. It is so encouraging. Oh, you should totally get in the text. If I'm not texting you yet, just shoot me a message at this phone number, okay? I'll save you in my phone and then you'll get message tomorrow morning. So there it is. I'm getting out of here. You guys have the best day. Bye-bye.